decision to adopt a dog started back when we had a single dachshund, and she was bored and lazy and lonely and just didn't do anything, and we thought getting her a second dog would help her play and be active and give her something to do while we worked all day. So we decided to adopt a dog and give a dog a home that wasn't chosen because it was a purebred or was given back because maybe its owner died or somebody was irresponsible in adopting it in the first place and gave it away because it was too hard. So we went to an online website called Pet Helpers, and they work with all different shelters all over the place, so it's not just one shelter you're looking at. You have a large selection of dogs, and that's when we came across Wolfie, he was a puppy at the time, and he's actually been the easiest dog to train. Housebreak. He listens better than the other dogs, so he's actually, being a mixed breed, has been the best dog we've had. And we were pretty content with the two dogs until we were at the mall one day and there was a greyhound rescue. And we saw some greyhounds there, and I've over the years been intrigued by greyhounds. I think they're real pretty dogs, and they're sleek, and they're quiet, I thought, and gentle, and just really want you to pet them. So now that we had a fenced-in yard, we thought it would be the perfect opportunity. We already had two dogs to just bring one more in, and they're adults, they're not puppies, so they're typically already housebroken or worked with somewhat. So we started doing our research, and then we found that they're actually not necessarily housebroken because they live in kennels all their life, and they have to learn how to be a dog. They have to learn everything. So in a way, it's sort of like having a puppy, because they're experiencing the world for the first time outside a kennel and a racetrack. And I thought that giving a dog a home that's spent years and years and years living in a crate and not experiencing the love of a family would be would probably give us just as much joy as it would him. Since our dogs had not really known much of anything but us and have grown up in a loving home, this was a dog who didn't have that for 4 years. So that's how we ended up with our greyhound, Thor. And he was pulled off a track in a couple days' time. He traveled from Florida up to West Virginia. He was neutered, and the next day we went and picked him up. And he had never seen a car, the back of a car. He always traveled in a crated transportation vehicle. I'd say it took Thor about a year to finally come out of his shell and start to be a dog and to play with toys and to bark. He wasn't real vocal until after about a year, and now he loves to bark, barks at everything. He's playful, he's lovable, and he knows that he finally has a home. He doesn't live in a kennel anymore. He doesn't like to be crated when we go out, but he's been a great dog. I think I've had purebred dogs that I've hand-picked from a shelter. I've had a purebred cat that I've hand-picked from a breeder I've paid a lot of money for. It's not a money issue. It's the joy I got from rescuing a dog is more than anything I could ever have experienced from my dogs I got from breeders or my cat. Not that I love them any less, because they all get treated the same, but to see a dog who's had to live in a crate on a hard surface and not feel someone pet them constantly and love on them and hug them and show them love, when you see how they react to you, it's completely different. You can see it in their eyes, just the way they behave.